Kai Newkirk and Danielle Raskin. Am I saying that right?
That's right.
Great.
Good to be with you, Tom.
Thanks for joining us. I'm assuming you're Kai and not Danielle.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Is Danielle on the line too?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, great. So tell me, what is March for Democracy? What is 99 Rise?
99 Rise is a grassroots progressive organization that's fighting to end corruption and win real democracy, and we're using nonviolent civil resistance to do that. And the California March for Democracy is the campaign that we've just started. And our vision with this is that we needed to do something to inspire all the people around the country who know, like I'm sure many of your listeners do, that our democracy is corrupted. We're not living in a democracy anymore. It's a plutocracy. The wealthy are really running our country in their interests. But a lot of people don't feel like there's anything that we can do about it or that we can win change. And so we wanted to do something that was bold and was going to show the kind of sacrifice and the urgency that we need to win change on this. So we're marching 480 miles, Tom, from L.A. all the way to Sacramento to demand that the leaders of our state, the biggest state in the union, take leadership on this, that they acknowledge the crisis of corruption and take immediate action to end it.
Right. And to take immediate action to end that corruption, Danielle, they should do what?
So we're calling on California legislators to take 3 steps. The first step we want them to take is to call for an Article 5 resolution, which basically calls for a constitutional convention with the specific purpose of adding an amendment to get money out of politics. And that's already passed through the Assembly. The second thing we want them to do is SB 1272, which is a voter instruction measure, which would allow California voters to vote on whether they think we should overturn Citizens United and get money out of politics. Mm-hmm. The third is the Disclose Act, which would require California politicians to have to disclose who they're accepting their donations from, mm-hmm. and would allow us to sort of see where this corruption is coming from and who is actually influencing our politicians and the work that they do in accepting donations.
So you're trying to do at a state level what we really need to do at a federal level. And ironically, in Citizens United, where they said, yeah, anybody can buy a politician, they actually, in the majority opinion, suggested that federal legislatures pass laws demanding transparency, but that we just somehow never got around to that. So basically, that's what you're asking for, or part of it. Do I have that right?
That's right. That's one of the key steps, and I think that it's telling, that the Supreme Court said, yeah, it's not going to be corruption, you can do disclosure, but the Disclose Act at the federal level didn't move, and we're having a tough time here in California because that's just going to expose the corruption more and put politicians in a tough spot where folks are going to see this very clearly. And the Disclose Act, what the big step that it would take is it would expose the secret money that's coming in. As you know, Tom, a lot of this unlimited money that's been unleashed by Citizens United is undisclosed. It's dark money. The donors are anonymous.
Right.
And in California, especially because with the ballot initiative, big money plays such a huge role.
Oh, you saw this big time in the ballot initiative to label organic foods, and you saw it in what was it, Initiative 5, the one to amend the Constitution, outlaw gay marriage, where it turned out that it was the Mormon Church that had dumped all kinds of money into it.
Absolutely. And if people knew who the big donors were that were behind those campaigns, which are often named very innocuously, and it would make a difference, and people would at least be able to see more clearly where the interest behind that. And it would also show people how much of this money is coming in. So the top 3 donors would have to be made visible very prominently in any ads that they finance.
We're talking to Kai Newkirk and Danielle Raskin, activists and marchers for 99 Rise and marchfordemocracy.org, 99rise.org. Danielle, has this become in California a partisan issue? What I find is, for example, the amendment proposed by MoveToAmend.org, basically says money isn't speech and corporations aren't people, has been introduced into the U.S. House of Representatives by 4 Democrats. To the best of my knowledge, there's not a single Republican who's signed on to it. Is there a similarly partisan nature to this in California?
Well, you see, if you look at national polls and you see that the issue of money in politics is actually, there's tripartisan agreement on it. So somewhere between 70 and 90% of Americans, regardless of what party you identify with, all agree that we need to reduce the influence of money in politics. So I would say that it's not a partisan issue.
The Democrats have been stronger on it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no doubt in California, but there is some Republican support.
That's great. Because, I mean, the Republicans, Kai, are in the minority in the California legislature. So you would think, given that the Democrats are in the majority, that the Republicans might be in favor of some disclosure that might embarrass the Democrats, unless, you know, the Republicans only exist because of dark money. I don't know. It's like...
That's right. They're very concerned about it too. They want to have that advantage. There is generally more big money and especially anonymous dark money that's going into Republicans. But it's definitely a problem for Democrats too.
Yeah.
And we think that if we can get the leaders of this state, the biggest state in the union, eighth biggest economy in the country, right, to respond to this issue and to take action, that it's going to give hope to people around the country. And so we started out, we had a great rally kickoff at LA City Hall. We've been marching. We're on day 3, about to head over the mountains. And we are confident that when we go into Sacramento, we're going to have a lot of people supporting us and bring this simple demand to our leaders. And if they haven't met that demand to acknowledge corruption, that it's a crisis, and to take immediate action to end it, then we're going to do an occupation of the Capitol nonviolently to press this issue further.
Remarkable. Kai Newkirk and Danielle Raskin, actual activists out there doing the work. The websites are 99rise.org and march4democracy.org. Danielle, Kai, thank you for being with us today.
Great to be with you, Tom. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Good talking with you both.